What's up, everyone, and welcome to the song training for the amazing worship song called Waymaker. We've taken Waymaker and made an awesome kids version of this song, and we really hope that this song blesses your kids, blesses your families, and blesses your teams. The point of this song training is to number one, equip worship leaders to know what the motions are when they're on stage leading, and number two, let your volunteers learn these motions ahead of time too, so that they don't feel jolted into service or that they're trying to learn all of this on the spot. So we encourage these song trainings to be for people who are on stage, leading kids in worship, and off stage because they're leading kids in worship too. So I'm gonna walk you through some of the reasoning behind the motions, the patterns behind the movements. So let's break it down. All of the verses on this song are completely free worship. We usually like to do that on slow songs, so just as a blanket statement, all of the verses on this song are completely up to you and up to a child to start expressing their worship to God all on their own. So the first thing that has motions is gonna be the chorus. So the chorus has some really, really powerful truths in it, and we think that we've picked some really, really simple and powerful movements to go right alongside of them. The first thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna take your left arm up if you're on stage. If you're down on the floor with the kiddos, you're gonna do exactly what a child would do. So you're gonna actually do your right arm or your right foot first on everything. So you're gonna go Waymaker. So it's kind of fast, but you're gonna go Waymaker. Then you're gonna go to fist, and you're gonna take it out to make a cross one at a time. Out here, then the other one goes out here. Then keeping fist again right in front of you, and then keeping fist again right in front of you, okay? So it goes Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper. So you're here and you're gonna push your arms out in an explosion all the way across the room, just like this. Then from here, your arms are gonna come down and bring your hands to your heart on my God. And then this phrase repeats a lot. It says, that is who you are. So we're gonna say that with our hands. We're gonna say that with our arms by going, that is who you are. And the pattern is point, point, open hand worship, okay? So that part repeats a lot and we'll save that for later, so don't forget it, okay? So the chorus all together is Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. Bring your arms down to say it again, Waymaker. Cool? So that's kind of the pattern. You're always gonna go one arm, then the other, one arm, then the other, one arm, then the other, explosion, hands to your heart, point, point, press. Okay? Great job. So that is the chorus. Next up, the next part of this song that has motions is gonna be on the bridge. Now, before we get to the bridge, there's a little tag that repeats quite a few times. The words say, that is who you are. Just remember, you're gonna repeat the same motions from the chorus. That is who you are. Again, that is who you are. Again, that is who you are. Hold it again. That is who you are. I like doing it over and over again just as a repetitive moment in services with kids. It's really powerful. As the song kind of builds, you can kind of see us bounce a little bit more. We like to rock and do this over and over again, whatever feels best for you guys in your services. So after that part repeats a few times, then we go into the official bridge. So the pattern of the bridge is simple. I'm gonna go through the hands first. One hand over your heart, then add the other hand over your heart, okay? So you're gonna do a few things like this with one hand, pick up the other hand on top of your heart. Then you're gonna slice your hands down, slice, slice. And that's on the words never stop, okay? Over and over again, you never stop, you never stop. On the word working, we're gonna press our arms up to God just like this and tell him that we know that he never stops working, okay? So let's go back to that part with your hands on your heart. The very first thing that you're gonna do is do some rocks. So you're gonna step on one foot, rocking in one direction, and that's when you're gonna do one hand on your heart at a time, just like this. You're gonna do it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, other way. Add your hand, 2, 3, 4. Stop rocking, you never stop working. Okay, so that's the bridge. It changes up a little bit as it repeats certain parts of it, but the base of it is 4 stomps. Even when I can't see you, you're working. Even when I can't feel you, you're working. You never stop working. You never stop. Repeat again. Even when I can't see you, you're working. Other way. Even when I can't feel you, you're working. You never stop working. Okay, so that repeats a few different times and then it goes back into Waymaker. When the beat drops out, obviously don't have to do the motions. You can make that a free worship chorus, but I'm gonna do it with you with the music right now.
Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop working. You never stop working. Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop working. You never stop working. Even when I don't see it,